Hello, my name's Richie Anderson and I'm a presenter on BBC Radio WM, and you may have seen me on The One Show on BBC One a couple of weeks ago when I made a film on homophobia in football. And in that film, I came out as gay to my straight football team. And the reaction since doing that has been absolutely insane. First and foremost, my football team have been absolutely incredible. The reaction on social media, in the press from all around the world, it's been reported in 25 countries all over the globe, has been overwhelmingly positive. I would say 98% of the things I've had on social media and in the press have just been overwhelmingly amazing, and I couldn't believe that. So my personal story, I came out as gay about 8 years ago when I was 22, and I came out first to my mum. No, actually, tell a lie. I came out to my best friend Grant, then to my other best friend Mike, and then I told my parents. And the reaction from all my friends was amazing. The reaction from my dad, which was the one I was most nervous about, was amazing. I actually told my mum, and then Mum was like, "You're gonna have to tell your dad." And I was like, "I can't tell my dad." So my mum went downstairs and told my dad, and then my dad come into the room and hugged me and said, "I love you forever," and he's just been amazing with me since. The funny thing is, my mum, who's always been a fan of people like George Michael, would always say when we were growing up, if one of my kids were gay, I wouldn't care. So when I initially told my mum, she was a bit upset and a bit disappointed, but that lasted for about 24 hours. And then since that first 24 hours, she's been absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad that I'm making this video for It Gets Better, because although I've had a really positive experience, the one thing that I think gets better when you come out as gay is the reaction of other people. Now, I think in 2018, the majority of people you tell that you are gay will be fine with it. They'll love you the same, nothing will change, they'll be proud of you, they'll be happy for you. But what you've got to remember is you've had years to process the fact that you're gay. You'd have been dealing with it since, for me, probably since the age of 17, I knew I was gay, and then I finally come out when I was 22. So that's a lot of years for me to process the fact that I'm gay. When you're coming out to somebody, they're hearing it for the first time, so their initial reaction might be shock. It might even be disappointment or anger, but that reaction will get better. Over time, if people love you and they respect you as a family member or a friend or whatever, that reaction will get better. That reaction might get better in a minute, in 10 minutes, in a day, in a month, in a year. But today, in this day and age, in 2018, people's reaction, on the whole, I think will be fine. And the ones who are shocked or disappointed at first, their reaction will get better and nothing will change in the long run. And it is a big thing to do. And I've got so much respect for people who have to do this. And I think unless you're gay, only you can understand that feeling of bottling something up for so many years and dealing with it, and the anxiety. And I remember nights I'd cry myself to sleep, genuinely thinking about the fact that I would one day have to tell my family that I'm gay, but it was the best thing I ever did. And although there was an initial shock from my mum, she's not my best friend now, and that shock lasted 24 hours, probably even less than 24 hours. It was just the initial, me as her son, saying that I'm gay. But people's reaction will get better, and the second you're honest with yourself, your life will just go from strength to strength.